Let me get big, beautiful eyes. My camera is inside the wheel right now. That's nuts.
We've just purchased one of 250 copies of the only Lamborghini book ever made that's been custom made for Lamborghini. It's pretty amazing, and we'll have to get Valentino to sign it at some point and do that, and all the wonderful people at Lamborghini who allow us to buy their such wonderful cars. So we're very excited about it.
You know, it'd be really cool if we take delivery of the Lamborghini book at the factory.
At the factory.
Yeah, can we do that?
Sorry. Yeah, let's take delivery of the book in the factory.
Can we take delivery of the book at the factory?
Yes, why not?
We can do it. And then we'll get signatures.
I already have my SVJ.
But when are you going to the factory?
We can go in like 2 months.
I need a couple months for set everything.
Yeah,
we can do
we'll
it.
set it up.
Yeah, anytime.
We'll fly to, yes.
For sure, and Stefano Megari will sign it. So.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. So, Lamborghini factory tour is coming up.
So, what did you get in the mail?
This is a very interesting day for us. Yesterday we received my beautiful Lamborghini book from DORO. It was designed with all of my specs, so I got to pick the leather choices and everything that went into it. Very cool. Obviously I picked Savage Orange. We're at Monterey Car Week. We met Giorgio Dino. Giorgio Dino started the DORO collection. The DORO collection is a fabulous publication of the history of Lamborghini in cooperation with Lamborghini, which was founded in 1963 in St. Agata. And all of the history of the company is in this book with the most amazing photographs you've ever seen. All of it done on the highest level of paper quality. The book is custom made. It's amazing. So I got number 77, and let's take a look at it. It's pretty very cool. So it came obviously all wrapped. This is actually the material it came wrapped in, which is actually Alcantara-ish type material. It's pretty amazing. Just an extra piece laying around. So all the materials and everything that you see in the leather in this are actually from Lamborghini. This is not like they subjected it and did it like that, but this is quite amazing. Actually move this over. So, and yes, it comes with white gloves, and it also comes with a cleaning cloth to clean. This is compressed carbon fiber but polished, so you can actually clean your book from all your fingerprints if you get fingerprints on it at all. But yeah, let's actually put the gloves on, give you the full VIP experience here. So this actually, let's talk about this. So these are actually handmade for each book. This is not like pressed or anything like that. Each one is individually, so they're all a little different. They all have different characteristics about them. No book will ever be the same. No book will be identical to anybody else's. So as you can see, the case itself actually has the beautiful orange leather. This is the actual leather from Lamborghini. Let's take a look here again. Look at the inside. It's all carbon. And then this is the DORO house stitch. So you go in and it's just gorgeous. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch that. But the pages are so heavy and individual. It's almost hard to do this. And this is the DNA of Lamborghini. This is obviously a very limited production. They're gonna make 250 of these. This is number 77. I can show you my stamp here. And then you can see 77 of 250. And then what'll happen is they're gonna come and they're gonna put an individual stamp here, and I'm gonna get a signature stamp of everything. The problem is we couldn't get it all because of Italy being shut down right now. This was at customs for almost a month and a half. So it's just great to get the book. We'll get all the signatures and all the cool stuff. But again, this is actually gold painted. This isn't just printed. You can see how it's raised.
Yeah, look at that.
Also the DORO collection. The book is in Italian as well as being in English. Very cool. It's the entire story and history of the Lamborghini name, brand, the man, all of this stuff, which is very cool. Obviously, I'm going to take the time to read it. And then the second part, they do model by model. So it literally shows every single car through the history of Lamborghini. The different types of cars. The beautiful 400 GT. The Miura. Everything. Look how beautiful. Look at the photographs are amazing. You see how they're raised almost? It's like raised print. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this is very special. But I mean, just even, you know, quite honestly, is the most controversial car Lamborghini ever made, the Espada. It just, look at how beautiful it is in this kind of print.
That makes you want to buy it.
Right. And this is something that I love. Look at that.
That is a very, very beautiful car.
Mm-hmm. There's one for sale and bring a trailer right now. Some of the concept cars, look at this. The concept Urraca.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yep. And then, obviously,
Countach.
what changed the world was the Countach.
When you go to Italy, and I'm sure you'll go to the Lamborghini Museum,
Yes.
seeing this in person, they have the green one, like the original one with the peanut, like green interior. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's actually very understated, which is kind of funny because Countach is so over the top. You look at the original Countach, the 74, look at this. It's not as crazy as, say, that and what became, you know, the double winged car. Remember, you get the front wing option on the front. And then of course you get into the 6-liter,
possibly
the V2.
Yeah, possibly my favorite color on a Diablo, next to like yellow and
Plum
SV.
Crazy Purple. What is that?
Well, Plum Crazy is like Mopar.
That's
color,
actually
but
just a metallic purple.
yeah, it's just I saw one in person at a show once many years ago.
That front end. Yep.
The fog lights make it.
Yep. I have them on mine, which I love. Then, you know, you got the craziness of the GT.
Yes.
I mean, the GT and then the GTR.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's an amazing car. And then, you know, of course, you're my both favorite cars, the Mercy.
That's very cool. And that is the this is the 40th anniversary.
Yep.
At least the color is.
Yep. And then there's the LP640.
Mm-hmm.
Gallardo.
Mm-hmm.
It took a long time to make these books individually. They also have every single exclusive car Lamborghini's ever made. From the Sesto Elemento, Centenario, Veneno, you name it. I mean, it's all here. It's all here, and it's all talks about its designs and its features and everything. And then it goes to the golden era of, Audi ownership, which, I'll be honest with you, Audi was the greatest thing that could ever happen to this company. And, they still have that incredible sense of Italian style and desire, but with the sensibility and the reliability of an Audi. And that's everything. I mean, really, it truly is. And of course, the SVJ. That was the launch color in Europe. In the US, it was Grigio Telesto. And you got the Huracan, which obviously is their #1 selling car of all time, and what will be the greatest car of all time selling is the Urus. And then you've got the LM002, which is my singular favorite truck. Right up, look at that, right up there. There's the red one, right there.
Could you just kind of give, I wouldn't say an expose, but just an explanation as to why there is value in something like this as opposed to just reading the history online? Like why this would become a pastime of somebody, something that someone would genuinely want to spend time reading?
Well, I mean, first of all, look at it. I mean, it's incredible. Its presence is like a Lamborghini. I mean, look at this car. This is my 1/18 scale of a Veneno, right? Look at that. Look at the design and create the spine and all this, and look at the elements of it that are just absolutely. These doors don't go up, or do they? No, they don't go in this one. But just the amazing everything about this car, and when you put a book like this and a car like that together, it's truly that same feel. So you want to feel that, that what were they thinking? What were they imagining? And there it is in a book and design. Without feeling all the materials, the sound, the smell of the air inside the cars, the way that they make people feel their emotions that come out, it's the same way with a book. You may not be a Lamborghini person, but you'll look at this and go, wow, that's a beautiful book. It's an amazing book. What are we doing here? What are we reading? It's amazing. So thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you coming by. Hope all of you and your families are doing well. I know this is tough times. We appreciate you guys staying strong and keep watching the Savage Garage family as we try to bring you some, fun stuff at the end of the day. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned.